Hi, this is Lennis, and this is part two, uh, the second video where I am gonna continue to remove the rest of the nail polish from my left hand so you can see what it looks like. Look, it's been like an hour or two, so it's actually looking really pretty. What do you think compared to the manicured ones? So on my way back home, I stopped by one of the many beauty shops that they have here in Envigado, where I'm at. And this is my favorite brand of nail polish and nail remover. It's called Masclo. Let me know if it's in your area. I've never seen it in the States. This cost 8,000 pesos. I have no idea how much that is, and it's like what, a little, maybe around $2, right? For this, and it'll last me a long time. Okay, so I'm almost done with the left hand. And go ahead and take off the bottom part. Let me know what you think of me, of how I oh, it's 8,200 pesos. That's how much it costs. What do you think of how I put the nail polish under my nails? You think, would you do that? Is that something you would do? Have you seen it done anywhere? Okay, it's gonna take a little longer, so I might have to use a scraper and scraping tools. But I'll take the time here to tell you about some of my favorite two of the countries where I thought they did nails really, really well. Okay? So one of them, this should come as a no surprise, it's actually Vietnam. Not to fall into that stereotype, but in the States, which is where I'm from, in LA, people who do your nails are typically from Vietnam. So I was in Vietnam twice. And the second time was around 8 or 9 years ago. And I had really gotten into nail art. So I was there for like 3 weeks or so. And yeah, here's what I like about Vietnam. Well, first of all, the people, the food, right? The people there have so much character. I love it. I love Vietnamese people. History, they just have so much, because of how they won the war. I feel like it kind of seeps into their character, like their pride. I've decided to just use a tool because it's a little faster. So besides loving the people and the food and the culture in Vietnam, I noticed that they have a very big salsa community. Yeah, they dance salsa. I remember I took a moped one night and I went to 3 different salsa places. That was cool. But yeah, two, they do care for their nails. They have a lot of salons, and they're really quick about it, is what I noticed. They're really fast. They do a lot of stamping art. So they're very quick. Now in Medellin, or in Envigado, Medellin, where I'm currently living. All right, so this is the outcome. Here's what they look like. I'm just gonna clean it a little bit more. Here in Medellin, they really care about their nails. I mean, the Las Paisas, the women here, they take good care of their looks. So much so that it's kind of rubbed off on me. So everywhere you go here, there's a nail salon. I mean, where I live, there's like a nail salon every other block, barbershops every other block, right? Now, so everyone has their nails done. It looks good, but the challenge is that it takes forever. So a gel manicure will take about an hour, maybe a little less if you make it simple, like one color. It's before and after. natural nails. And if you do acrylics, you're looking at almost 2 hours. But of course, nobody just wants basic acrylics. Or esculpidas, as they call them. They want the whole shebang. They want the design. You know, sometimes even they want a moño, like a bow on it. That's gonna take more than 2 hours. But people love taking care of themselves. All right, so this is what it looks like. What do you think? Long, natural, healthy nails. So now I'm gonna start taking the nail polish off of my right hand, and maybe there's time, I'll do a little bit of tapping here. This one's coming off now. See? Okay. Now that I'm looking at my nails more close up, I'm starting to like the whole natural look. Even if it has a yellowish look. Long, healthy nails. Okay. So that's my thumb here. They're kind of uneven. Now I will tell you something, is that I got a traditional manicure, last couple of weeks, no, more than 2 weeks ago, right? And they always ask you here, how do you want to shape them? What shape do you want? Do you want it like square? Do you want it round? And they say that if you make them round or, you know, like pointy, ovalish, it makes the nail polish last longer. So I usually have started going for ovalish. So what they do is they get the nail filer and they just see the curve, or here. Otherwise it would go down. But because of the way she filed it, it goes straight. Anyways, I actually took my own nail polish over there and she did my nails. But because she didn't do the line, the French tip, the way I wanted it, I ended up doing it myself all over again. She was a little frustrated, but hey, that's because I'm very particular with how I want my nails. But if I want it French, with the nail gel, then I wouldn't be as particular. Okay, so that's coming off. So you're gonna you might find this interesting, how this middle finger looks different from this middle finger. So you'll see that in a moment. Okay, I'm just about done. I'm on the pinky. This one, I exaggerated the line, see? So my natural nail line's probably here. But that's what I love about French tip, is that they look classy, and you could exaggerate the actual nail length of your nail, the length of your nail. You could fake it a little bit. But if you already have naturally long nails, then I think it just looks more beautiful. Okay, that's pretty long. So I just need to take this bottom part. So I'm gonna scrape this a little bit. I'm almost done here. I have a little bit of nail polish here, which I'm just taking off. It's just easier. If there's any part of this that you like, you want to see more of, just feel free to tell me. I'll be happy to show you more of that. Yeah, but this is pretty much it. I think that there's a little bit of residue left here and there. My nails have a lot of ridges. And I've never seen a ridge filler nail polish in Colombia. Never. So I don't think they exist here. The one that I tried and bought it at Ulta, I didn't like though. I didn't like it. It gave me a color that I didn't want. So maybe I just don't know how they work exactly. They're supposed to cover the ridges, right? So I have ridges at the very bottom, and then my thumbs have a lot of ridges. Minor imperfections. Okay, so now that you see what my nails look like completely naked, let me show you about a couple of imperfections, okay? So this one here is curved, and I think that's normal. Everybody has a curved index nail. They're both curved. But this one here, the right one, if I stamp it like on a clay, it's kind of weird. It's like it's more straight. And this one here is more of a curve. I've noticed that for many years now. So that's one thing, right? No two things are the same. Second one is my thumb, okay? So this thumb here looks normal. This one here, as you can see, it's crooked. See how it points more to one side? And I think that's because of this bump here. Maybe it's like a bunion, right? But there's no callus there at all. And it's because of years of me writing. So I would hold my pencil, and then eventually I trained myself to hold a pencil this way, like this, kind of like a chopstick, rather than this way. And I think that made it less deformed. So that is the other imperfection with my nails. I still love them though. I do. So I'm gonna start making a few videos with my nails like this, like very naked, very natural. Okay. I don't know what color I want to put them yet, but whatever color I use, I will use the Moscow brand, the one that lasts for 14 days. So you're gonna get to see that. I'm definitely gonna do that. Just let me know what color you want. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you could see more things about my nails, tapping, my journey, how I keep them long. I'd love to hear about you. Talk to you soon.